CEP is up 8.29% in the regular session of today, the 22nd of May 2025. Its decline stalled at around $2.8 as of the 12th of May. Since that time, it has resumed its uptrend. They also got a rejection, I have to point out, as of the 20th. That was 2 days ago, but it's trying to didn't drop below its 10-day moving average. As a matter of fact, that moving average it's been serving as a primary demand line since that decline was stalled since 15th, since Thursday, exactly 1 week ago. It's been providing support for the stock. So we saw that again happen on Wednesday yesterday. Pivoted from that moving average. So you may be wondering, it's what about its merger with 21 Capital? So here's some updates. A definitive agreement for the business combination was announced on the 23rd of April. You know that the transaction is anticipated to close in the third quarter of this year, 2025. This is subject to customary closing conditions, which include shareholder approval from both Cantor Equity Partner Inc. and 21 Capital Inc., as well as other regulatory approvals. In connection with the merger, 21 and CEP have secured agreements for $585 million in additional capital. This includes $385 million through convertible senior secured notes and $200 million from a common equity private investment in public equity financing. And upon closing, the combined company will operate as 21 Capital. Jack Ma, the founder of Strike, is expected to serve as the CEO of the merged entity. The company plans to trade on Nasdaq under the new ticker symbol XXI. The combined company is expected to have an implied pro forma enterprise value of approximately $3.9 billion at the consummation of the transaction. No major announcements appear to have been made since the initial agreement that would alter the stated plans on or timeline. It's important to distinguish between Cantor Equity Partners Inc., the SPAC involved in the 21 merger, from Capital Equity Partners 2 Inc., CEPT, which is a separate SPAC that recently priced and closed its own IPO this month, 2025, this month, May 2025. So merger between 21 Capital and Cantor Equity Partners progresses with a strong market reaction. Yeah, that's what's prevailing. Key updates: merger announcement has met with significant enthusiasm for the market, leading to a substantial surge in equity partners' stock price. Reports from mid to late May, including as recently as today, indicate a continued upward trends and positive trading for CEP shares, reflecting strong investor confidence. And Bitcoin treasury growth, a core strategy for the merged company led by Jack Muller, a CEO, is the accumulation of Bitcoin. You know that very well. In May of 2025, this month, it was widely reported that Tether purchased approximately for $459 million worth of Bitcoin, around 4,812 of them, on behalf of 21 Capital. This purchase is part of the plan to build a significant Bitcoin treasury with the merged entity, aiming to hold over 42,000 Bitcoins. This move positions Bitcoin, 21, to be a major corporate holder of Bitcoin. Okay, there are a lot of other things. Regulatory approval. While some recent news reports have used terms like finalized to describe the merger, it's important to note that the transaction is still subject to customary closing conditions. This includes the approval of counter equity partners, shareholders, and relevant regulatory approvals. As of mid-May 21, CEO Jack Muller confirmed that the merger was in approval process. Okay, so if you wanted to know what's going on with Bitcoin, Bitcoin has achieved a significant milestone, trading approximately at around $111,373 as of today, representing a substantial 4.6% weekly gain of 4,899.65 0.65. This places Bitcoin in unprecedented territory, surpassing its previous record of $109,000 and establishing new all-time highs around 111,903.84 dollars. Okay, key fundamentals observations. Despite yesterday's broader market volatility triggered by weak demand for 20-year US Treasury bonds, Bitcoin demonstrated remarkable strength. This suggests the cryptocurrency has developed some degree of independence from traditional market pressures, a sign of maturing market dynamics. The continued upward trajectory despite macro headwinds indicates sustained institutional and retail confidence in Bitcoin's long-term value proposition. The fact that crypto-related stocks are experiencing early Thursday gains alongside Bitcoin suggests a broader ecosystem strength. Yes, we are seeing that with CEP, no doubt. Yeah, it actually printed. You can see intraday high of $53 was printed today. Yes, that's pulled back from those highs. Yeah. Let's see now. A few technicals here. Strong positive momentum, showing strong positive momentum, long-term momentum, moving averages. Let's see, forecasting models. 107.334 suggesting potential near-term consolidation. Okay, upside risk. 134,000. This is an upper. These are upper projections. 134,729. 21% from the current levels. 157,766 for 41.7% upside. And the third projection, 171,999, which is a 54.4% potential gain. However, the absence of defined pivot lows and downside targets indicates limited technical support structure, which could amplify volatility during any correction. Okay, strategic implications. The momentum structure and target projections support continued upside potential, particularly if Bitcoin can maintain its decoupling from traditional market stress factors. For risk management, the significant premium to moving averages and the forecasting model suggestion of lower equilibrium levels warrant careful positioning sizing and profit-taking strategies. Market maturity. Bitcoin's ability to advance despite treasury market stress demonstrates evolving market dynamics, potentially reducing correlation with traditional risk assets during certain market conditions. Okay, conclusion. Bitcoin appears to be in a robust uptrend with technical momentum supporting further gains towards $134,000 to $172,000 range. However, the substantial deviation from historical averages and mixed signals from autoregressive models suggest maintaining disciplined risk management while capitalizing on the prevailing bullish momentum. The cryptocurrency's resilience during recent market volatility may signal a new phase of institutional adoption and reduced correlation with traditional financial markets. Yeah, that's what's going on. Did we did we have a look at upsides projections for CEP? Let's see. No six. No, there's some downward projections there. Okay. Nothing really bullish. We might have some projections. Let's see now. Some projections for CEP. I think I may have some somewhere. Let me see if we have any projections for CEP. We may have somewhere, but I can't see any around. But let's see now. We could try and see whether we can see any here. Let's see. This is a 4 hour chart. No, no, nothing. No projections there. Let's look at the daily chart. It might have some. Let's see projections wise. Let's see. Okay, we have some 59.28, 76.83, and 5.66, and 107.30. Yeah, just see what you make of CEP stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.